Sponsored by DavisMusicPro.com. Oh man, we're probably going to get flagged for this, but you know what? We're doing it anyways. What's happening, guys? You're tuning into Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. This is episode number... I don't frickin' know. Hold on. God damn it. Screw it. Episode number 145. What's happening, guys? You're tuning into Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. It's episode number 145, and I'm coming at you on a Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great week. And again, as always, man, if you're tuning into this, thank you for tuning in. This podcast does not happen without your continued support, so you're a freaking savage for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a tremendous week. I hope all is well up in your universe. Things are going pretty great over here. It's just really busy, as always, man. You know, finding the time to get everything in is the, greatest struggle in life. Is it not? You know what I mean? But let's see what's going on. We had that good band meeting last week. It went well. I was a little anxious about it. Stuff went well, and already we have our first show lined up in January of 2022. Okay, so super excited. If you guys are interested, man, hit me up for tickets. I will be promoting this for like every show from now until January 6th. So, you got plenty of time. But that's the Forgiving Tree Band headlining at Red Flag. And we're playing with Superhero Rock Stars, and we have somebody else opening, and I need to figure out who's opening yet. But mad love and respect, dude. I hope to see y'all there. Again, meeting went well. We really dug the other band. Again, they're called Superhero Rock Stars. I want you guys to go follow them on all social media. You can find them on YouTube and definitely Instagram, probably Facebook. They're really good at keeping all their socials, and they got a website too. I'll get that for you for next time. Savage of the Week. Let's start there today, okay? This week, Savage of the Week goes to the one, the only, Dr. Evil, the main lady of our studio. You know what I mean? Like the number one when it comes to dealing with me, and the overall Savage of the Week goes to KD, my lovely wife. And, not only is she a savage for putting up with me on the reg, you know what I mean? Because that takes a lot, I'm sure. But, talk about somebody who really, helps people, okay? She's a social worker. Helping people is her gig, dude. And she is a great one, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into her details too much, you know what I mean? But her job is one that I'd have trouble waking up and doing every day, because you don't know what's going to happen, right? And it can be pretty stressful. But this goes out to you, babe. I told you were going to be Savage of the Week, and it'd be who of me to go back on my word. So, real Savage of the Week goes to KD, my lovely wife. Not only is she an awesome social worker, but she's also the producer, sound engineer, sound effects guy on Comedy by Coincidence, our other podcast, which if you guys haven't seen that yet, man, I encourage you to go watch it this week, especially if you need something funny to laugh at, you know what I mean? You're definitely going to watch me be a doofus more than I am on this show, and my friend Ty is my favorite comedian of all time, so I'm very grateful to be able to do a show with him, and I'm very grateful for KD for being a savage and putting up with both of us, you know what I mean? So let's carry on. So we talked about, we got the show on January 6th. KD's the Savage of the Week. I'm going to go ahead and do Albums of the Week early right quick, because I've actually been listening to a whole bunch of music. Number one, I got Album of the Week for rock is Aerosmith, Get Your Wings, which was I'm not sure numbers-wise which one that came in the mix. Let me see. I think it's their second album, and it was definitely while they were all like living together and super drugged up in like 78. Here, let's see. But anyways, that's Aerosmith Get Your Wings is the second studio album by American rock band Aerosmith, released in 74. And oh my god, what an album, dude. Check it out. I encourage you. And it's got, I never really appreciated Joe Perry as a guitarist until I listened to this album. I always thought he was super overrated. But if you listen to this album, dude, it's them at their rawest, dude. And I began to understand why people respect him so much as a guitarist, dude. Incredible, incredible work. So again, album of the week for rock, Get Your Wings by Aerosmith. Let's see, album of the week for jazz is John Coltrane Live in France. And I'm going to get the date for you because it does matter. But again, that's John Coltrane Live in France. It was recorded in 2 different dates. And it is awesome. Super awesome. Starts off the bank with, and I can't pronounce this right, but Naima. And oh my god, so good. Let me see if I can get the date for y'all. Again, album of the week for jazz, John Coltrane Live in Paris. And let's see. Live in France. Oh my gosh. 27, 28, 1965, the complete concerts. That's awesome, dude. Released in 2009, some previously unreleased stuff. Definitely got to check it out. And then I had one more, album of the week for metal. I've been having to listen to a lot of Iron Maiden for my job. A lot of my students are learning some for their bands. So I've been listening to Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. That's my album of the week for metal, man. And if you haven't listened to Iron Maiden, this is the place to start, okay? Number of the Beast is some of their best songs on there. The one in particular, Hallowed Be Thy Name. I've got that down on guitar, baby. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure Run to the Hills is on there too. So go check, and maybe The Trooper. So like, go check out Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Shout out Chuck, who got me onto Iron Maiden in the first place. And that's all for our albums of the week, man. I'll do a couple tips. Why not? Why not? Because y'all are tremendous, you know?
Oh, this is tremendous. 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 This is tremendous.
Let's do some tips for surviving the week, you know what I mean? Tip number 1 for surviving the week, check in on them goombahs, you know what I mean? Your goombahs are those people who got that love, loyalty, and respect in their heart for you. And you know what? They don't know you got that same love, loyalty, and respect if you're not calling and checking in on them every once in a while. Making that time. There's one mofo in particular that I really want to reach out to and schedule some time to just go see him, hang out, maybe do dinner, play some guitar. And that's my Uncle Perry, dude. Talk about a dude who really played a vital part in my development as a man. My Uncle Perry encouraged me to play guitar. He encouraged me to play with guns. He encouraged me to ride motorcycles and be nuts. Love that dude. And when I went to college, stuff happens. You get busy and you don't have the time to see your extendo family as often, dude. But you definitely got to make time like twice a year at least. You know what I mean? And I've been super, super shitty at that. So if anybody, Perry or Gabrielle, hears this, you know what I mean? Reach out, because I'd love to schedule a time. I'm going to reach out. You know what I mean? One of the two. Because you got it. That's what I'm talking about. They're my goombas, and I got to go check in on them. Those are the ones I'm working on this week. But I want you guys to call in and check on 3 goombas you got, okay? Just throughout the week. It doesn't have to be all in one night, you know? But that's the way to be, dude. And you don't know. I mean, Facebook, social media does only such a good job at letting us know what's going on in our friends' lives. You know what I mean? Like, I never post, like, the bad stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? If you want to know about the bad stuff, you got to, like, talk to me and, like, let me know that you give a shit first, I think. You know what I mean? I'm just not broadcasting that to the world, you know? So, call in and check, because you'll get those updates that you don't get from social media. And, who knows, dude? You never know. That's why you got to check in. Tip number 2 for surviving the week. I don't know. I've had to give this advice to a few people this week, man. If you're having a rough day, I really need you to think of like 3 to 5 things you're grateful for right now. You know what I mean? Because we all got stuff going on in our lives. I have rough days too. Shit happens. Bad stuff happens, and it's going to, it's part of life. It's how we deal with the rough stuff that defines our character. You know what I mean? Defines how much of a savage we really are. So, sometimes if I wake up in a bad mood, I need to think of like 3 things I'm grateful for. And if I focus in on those things, it really helps me get through the day. You know what I mean? It changes my perspective, changes my mood a little bit, and I can carry on. You know what also does it? Coffee. But I'm not encouraging y'all to become coffee addicts like your boy, because that's terrible. It does terrible stuff to your breath and your teeth. Sips coffee. Not giving you shit if you drink coffee, because I do. It's what it is, bro. Tip number 3, brush your teeth 3 times a day, man. If you're not doing this already, do it, because my teeth are awful, and I don't want y'all to have the same kind of teeth issues your boy got. You know what I mean? And that's gross. I'm sorry. If you're saying that, I'm just saying, take care of your teeth now. You won't have your boy's teeth later. So, that's it for tips for surviving the week. The last one was pretty simple, but you know what I mean? Take care of your teeth. Yeah. Let's see. Tips for my musicians out there. Tip number 1, as always, is keep practicing. Okay, that's the most important rule in developing as a musician, is to put the time in. And that goes for any skill we're trying to learn. Carpentry, comedy, being an actor, acting. You got to put time in. It doesn't happen just off the cuff. And if it does, you're a savage. But you know what I mean? Like, it takes time and effort to develop skills and a skill set. So work on it. Practice. I'd say 2 to 3 times a week, about 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And if you sit down with the intention of practicing for 20 to 30 minutes, you're probably going to practice for 40 minutes. So, could be worse. Let's see. Tip number 2 for musicians: surround yourself with people who have drive, okay? So that you can find your own drive. I think the only real thing that's pushing this, not the only real thing, we're all savages, okay? We all add to the band for sure, and we all bring different stuff to the table. But the thing my drummer, Daniel, brings to the band is that drive to get them to them long-term goals that we got. He wants them done tomorrow, and I really respect that. You know what I mean? It doesn't always vibe with me because he can't see the short-term goals that we got to accomplish to get there. But that's the drive that pushes me to get those short-term goals done. You know what I mean? I got this demo finished on my part. We got to get the drum tracks done now. But that was the goal, was I should have them done by today so I can give them to Daniel and he can get his drum tracks in. Right on time, baby Reno. You know what I'm saying? So surround yourselves with people with drive. That's how we get shit done. Okay? If you surround yourself with people who don't really care, I don't think anything's going to really happen. You know what I mean? And that goes back to goombahs too. You want to find them goombahs who got that love, loyalty, and respect in their heart for you. But if you're trying to work with them towards a similar goal, find people who got drive. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Tip number 3 for musicians: find ways to create drive within yourself. Okay. I feel like, for me, I find my drive by watching other people's stuff, okay? If I see somebody doing exactly what I want to be doing, playing music live, recording a live music video or whatever, you know what I mean? It pushes me to say, hey, get out there. Keep working. You're not there yet, you know what I mean? And that's what pushes me a little bit, you know what I mean? But find the things that push you to succeed, push you to create. Okay? I don't always feel like creating. For sure. Sometimes I just want my fucking brain to rest for a little bit. Quit dealing with the pounding that I'm giving it or the day is giving it or whatever. But if I can definitely just stay in that state of like trying to relax, trying to get my head clear all night if I want to. But you gotta find ways to get out of that too. You know what I mean? Finding those things that drive us to succeed, to work, to create, to practice. Find those things for you. I can't tell you what they are. Maybe it's coffee. Who knows? But mad love and respect, dude. You're gonna find your drive. You know what I'm saying?
From the department, you know what I'm saying? You taking the known census, you counting my known saying? We're hanging out, right? It's
8 or 9 times? That's too many known sayings,
riding
you know
on
what
my
I'm
jock, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? You're counting my known sayings.
Don't be counting my known sayings, Let's see. Mad love and respect to all you guys. If you're having a tough week, dude, heart goes out to you. You got what it takes to succeed, though, bro. Especially if you woke up today in the wrong kind of spot. And I'm not one to know what your situation is. Situations range from down here to up here on like, emergency scale. But overall, it's up to you and your character to get through it. You know what I mean? When we're given struggles in life, it's a testament to your character and you on how you get through it. You know what I mean? So do it your way, like Frank Sinatra said, bro. You're going to do it your way. Bet. Just do it. You know what I mean?
Just do it!
Don't let your dreams be dreams, guys. And if you love something, man, work hard for it, bro. Struggle for it. Have rough days for it. You know what I mean? Because, again, that's going to build you up and make you the best individual you're going to be, bro. Make you that savage that we always talk about, bro. And you guys are savages. If you made it to this point in the video, bro, I want you in the comments to put #TrueSavage. Because y'all them top fans, bro. And eventually these top fans going to start getting tie-dyes, bro. For real. I'm about to start doing contests where winners get some of our free tie-dyes. You know what I mean? And I'll send them out, cover all the shipping and stuff. But mad love and respect to you guys. You guys are my goombahs. And this music and motivation podcast, dude, this is some of my favorite parts of the week, dude. I love getting to be here with y'all. I love getting to share some of my stories and tips to help you guys get through it all. I don't want to see you guys trip up on the same mistakes I made. You know what I mean? I had to talk a guy out of selling his guitar the other day. He wanted to sell. He had an extremely awesome vintage bass, super nice finish, probably like worth $1,900 plus bucks. He was trying to sell it for like a little less than retail value, so he could afford another super nice bass. And I was like, bro, don't do that. You know what I mean? Anything worth having is worth saving for and worth budgeting. And that time where you're saving/budgeting, I know it sucks, dude. I have little patience too. It's something I've had to learn. But that waiting time where you're budgeting, saving, it helps you determine how much you actually need that investment, whether it's, a music instrument, a bass, some, music like PA system stuff or recording software, whatever. How much do you need it? And that waiting period determines how much you need it, bro. So I talked him out of it, bro. I don't want to see him making that mistake. I've definitely sold some guitars to get another guitar that I really regret selling. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wish to God I still had my PVT60, natural wood grain finish, maple neck, which makes a huge difference to me. Oh my God, that thing was a sound monster. No buzz. Thing was grounded like it was awesome, dude. So I really regret selling that one. Probably for a Les Paul that I probably sold. Right? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, some of these, what are you doing? I had a Epiphone Les Paul, which I know it's an Epiphone, not a Gibson, but God, it was a traditional Pro 2 with coil splitting zebra pickups, and it was gloss on the front, but everything else was a cherry satin finish, and oh my God, I still regret selling that one. That was one nice guitar. I could sit here and talk about guitars of the past all day, but if you're thinking about selling your guitar for another guitar right now, I'm telling you, don't do that. Okay? Let that story I just shared help you understand that a little bit. With that, guys, I think I'm going to leave y'all today. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Keep it easy breezy, man. I hope it's tremendous.
Oh, this is tremendous. 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 This is tremendous.
Keep being savages, you guys. Keep practicing. Keep writing out them goals and crossing them off. And most importantly this week, I want you to go check in on them goombahs. I love you guys. Be good.